Okay, student, Assalamu alaikum. This is chapter number 3, Office Automation, the third lecture of chapter number 3. Previously, we have done about the Microsoft Word and some topics, some features of Microsoft Excel as well. But in this lecture, we will cover two topics, that is charts and formulas. Right. Previously, I explained you about the increment of the sheets, about Excel rows and columns, the enhancement of rows, size of the rows and size of the columns heading, row heading, cell address, how to put the formula. I'll just review it once and then start the new topic. Right. So Excel is a spreadsheet program used for business purpose. Usually, it makes calculations and graphs and charts, and you can make the payroll system. You can make the result in Excel. Everything in which calculation is necessary, it will be helpful to people and provide. It is a application software. As I told that this is not the system software, it provide ease to the user. That's why it's a application software. It is not the system software. Now the topics covered are charts and formulas. Before moving forward, I'll just go to the screen of Word, sorry, Excel, and I told you this is the home. These are the menu bars: home, insert, page layout, formula, and data review. Now we need to know that these are the rows heading, these are the columns heading, these are the columns, and these are the rows. You can increase the size of the rows and column by clicking on this and dragging the mouse here, and you can click the row and drag it, hold it and drag it. You can increase the size of row as well. You can select two columns and increasing the size of both by right clicking on this. Go to the column width, and here we can give it 30. The size of the columns increased, and by selecting the rows we can go to select the rows, right click, row height, and when give it 25, it will enhance the size of rows. Okay, now what else I explained to you, that you can increase the sheet numbers as well, sheet 1, sheet 2, and you can rename it as well. Rename by right click on this. There is an option of rename, and you can rename the sheet according to your work, according to the work on this sheet. Right, you can merge and center the cells. This is the cell address, this is the cell address bar A1, this is the address of the cell. Now this is G15, G is the column and 15 is the row. Right, this is the cell address bar, and this is formula bar. Right, you can insert the graphs here, you can insert different types of graphs, pictures, symbols here. Right, there are shapes, screenshots, pictures, tables, and different types of charts are given here, right? Okay, so this was a quick review, and you can merge and center the rows or column. If I'm going to select these two rows, these two cells, I'm sorry, these two cells, I'll go to the home menu, merge and center, make it one. Right, for headings we usually use this. For borders we can use this. For the enhancement of the font size and the pattern of the font size, we use this. Okay, now these are the charts. These are the different types of charts. Bar chart, these are the bar charts. This is the pie chart. This is the line chart. I'll draw the chart for you in Excel to make it clear. Here are some types of the charts that you can create in Excel. Acha, why do we use charts? What is the purpose of charts? क्यों use करते हैं हम? किस लिए? Any answer? Why do we use charts? Yes, Nimra, to show our calculation, but the most talky to track data, yes. Good. To present set of data, yes. Anyone else? Hamad, it's your first class, virtual class. Please participate. Charts are often used to ease understanding of large quantities of data and the relationship between parts of the data. Very correct answer. Very good, Hamad. Very good. Yes, Nawal. Very good to show data graphically. A very good response, Bita. Thank you so much. Now these are the charts. Now it is the chart is used to show the data graphically, and it makes a clear understanding. एक नज़र में आपको कैलकुलेशन की समझ आ जाती है, ठीक है ना। एक नज़र में लाइक आपको पढ़ना नहीं पड़ेगा। मैं भी आपको चार्ट बनाकर दिखाऊंगी। आपको पढ़ना पूरा नहीं पड़ेगा, बल्कि आपको चार्ट से एक नज़र में कैलकुलेशन समझ आ जाएगी, ठीक है। वेदर इट वुड बी द पाई चार्ट, इट इज़ ग्राफ चार्ट, और वेदर इट कुड बी द लाइन चार्ट, राइट। तो चार्ट्स के ज़रिए आप इजीली अंडरस्टैंड कर सकते हैं। क्लियर हो जाती है आपके पास पिक्चर, फ़ौरन एक नज़र में आपकी पिक्चर क्लियर हो जाती है। इन द मीटिंग्स इट इज़ ईजी वे टू explain your sales and expenses very clearly, like see this chart. January the sale is here, February the sale is here. According to the month wise, the sale is given in this chart, right? A chart is often called a graph, right? It is a visual representation of data from a worksheet that can bring more understanding to the data than just looking at the numbers. All of you know that it's difficult to just look all the numbers every time. It is very easy to understand the graph, very easy to understand the graph, to make the calculation of your sale of goods or your other calculations more clearly by the chart. A chart is a powerful tool that allows you to visually display data in a variety of different chart formats. There are different formats of the chart, like I explained in the previous one, that this is the graph chart, this is a pie chart, this is a line chart, and these are known as bar chart, bar graph, column chart or column graph, pie chart, line chart, area, donut, scatter, surface. There are a lot more, or radar charts. With Excel, it is easy to create a chart, right? So chart is making our work easy and clear. हम easily understand कर सकते हैं अपने जो numbers हैं उनकी calculation को और उनके usage को. Now I'll go to book 1, that is my Excel spreadsheet. Let's suppose I'm going to type some months, right? These are the months. ठीक है. I'll show you everything in this in particular data, right? I had increased the size of the column. I will increase the size of the rows as well. Right. Now these are my headings. Now headings should be prominent and bold. 20. I can change the format of this as well. Make it center, Center the text. Center the text. Center, I can go to the, oh, mhm. Center the text, then make the borders of it. Now I will select the data, particular data, and go to the insert option. Chart. These are the different formats of charts, right? If I go to the bar chart, I'll use this one. Now January, February, March, April, these are the months, and here is given the sale of that month. January 200, February 300, March 15, and April is 500. This is the bar chart, right? You can change it by selecting different, like you can select it and you can change the number of these particular uh, graph. You can select this and you can change here, you can make the changes here, right? Now I'll select the data again and go to the insert menu and select the pie chart. This is the pie chart. The colors indicate the months, like blue is the January, and orange is the February, gray is March, and yellow is April. So the highest sale is 500 in the month of April. Here is the pie chart given here. It shows that April has yellow color and the highest number of sale, right? March is the lowest sale given month. So March, it's 15, gray color it's given here, that so it is very easy to understand it. I don't need to read all this matter. It's very easy to understand by graph that in February I have the lowest sale, in April I have the highest sale, and in January and February it's minimal. Okay, it's medium, right? So these are the charts. But we can insert different type of chart as well. Like if I'm going to delete this chart, go to the insert menu. Here are different options. This is the line chart. You can give the line chart as well, right? January, February, March, and April is the highest, right? Is it clear? Any confusion, beta? Is it clear to you all? Should I explain it more? A chart is a tool you can use in Excel to communicate data graphically. Charts allow your audience to see the meaning behind the numbers, the meanings behind the number, and they make showing comparison and trends much easier. A chart is a powerful tool that allows you to visually display data in a variety of different charts formats. So I explained you in the Excel sheet as well that how we can make the charts and how we can make the graphs in Excel by using different numbers and by using different calculations. It is easy to understand. Now formula, I told you that the formula is given by with equal to sign in Excel. A formula is an expression which calculates the value of a cell. Functions are predefined formulas and are already available in Excel. There is a function and there is a formula. Formula which we have written in the formula bar, and functions are already available in Excel. एक्सेल में जो प्री डिफाइंड फार्मूला होते हैं यानी पहले से डिफाइंड जो फार्मूला होते हैं वो आपके पास गिवन होते हैं, और जो फार्मूला हम एक्सेल में इक्वल टू के साइन के साथ लिखते हैं दैट इज फार्मूला, एंड द गिवन आर द फंक्शंस, राइट। फंक्शंस आर प्री डिफाइंड फार्मूलाज जो पहले से एक्सेल में गिवन होते हैं। जैसे मैंने आपको ऑटो सम का बताया था कि ऑटो सम का फार्मूला हमारे पास प्री डिफाइंड होता है यानी गिवन होता है हमारे पास। Formulas in Microsoft Excel begin with an equal to sign. I told you before this, the equal to sign tells Excel that the succeeding character constitute a formula. The equal to sign explain it. It tells the Excel कि हम जो आगे जो भी कुछ लिख रहे हैं वो एज ए फार्मूला कंसिडर किया जाएगा, वो एक फार्मूला बनेगा, ठीक है। If you don't enter the equal to sign, Excel will treat your entry as text and the calculation will fail. अगर हम Excel का फॉर्मूला नहीं लिखते, ठीक है, तो फिर क्या होता है कि एक्सेल उसको कैसे कंसिडर करता है कि ये टेक्स्ट है, उस सेल में वो टेक्स्ट लिखा जा रहा होगा लेकिन उस पर कोई कैलकुलेशन परफॉर्म नहीं होगी। Entering formula after the equal to sign, a formula includes the addresses of the cells whose value will be manipulated with appropriate operands placed in between. I gave you the example of plus that equal to, we need to select the cell, first cell, then plus sign, and then given the second cell, and then plus sign again. It will give a third cell, and then it gives the sum of that particular cells. The operands are the standard arithmetic operators. These are the operators. This is the meaning and example of these, right? Plus sign, A7 plus A9, minus sign, it's given here, steric, the steric sign. We don't have the proper arithmetic multiplication sign in here in computer. We have steric for the multiplication sign. We have slash for the division sign, right? And there is a caret sign for exponent, and like for giving the powers, right? Now this is the way to write the formula, but I will show it in the sheet. So this is the formula bar. This is the formula bar. I want to give some numbers. Achha, today I'll explain you to calculate the percentage, right? Let's suppose this is the heading, right? This is the heading, and I want to make it center. I will select these two cells and merge and center, right? Then I'll select these two, I'll give the borders to all this, make it center. इसको हम सेंटर नहीं करेंगे, लेफ्ट अलाइनमेंट में करेंगे. I'll select these three and increase the size, make it bold. I can increase the size of this cell. Now here I'll give the total and here I will give the percentage. I'll increase the size, make the border, center the text, increase the font size, 20, bold it, right. So this is the format, a rough format. I'll delete these two rows, right click, delete, right click, delete, right. Okay, now I will write the formula here for some of these numbers. Equal to now I'm going to select this, ठीक है, highlight हो गया ये, plus this cell, plus this cell, plus this cell, B18, B18, तीन cell select हो गए. Now this one plus this one, ठीक है. B20, हमारे पास कौन कौन से सेल्स आ गए? B16, B17, B18, B19 एंड B20, यानी B16 से B20 तक हमारे पास ये सेल्स आ गए और प्लस के साइन के साथ, यानी हमें इन्हें प्लस करना है, ठीक है. और हमारा एक्चुअली हमारा कर्सर यानी हमारी जो ये मूवमेंट हो रही है ये इस सेल पर हो रही है, B22 पर. जस्ट एंटर इट, ये आ गया इसका सम, ठीक है. whenever I go to this cell it shows the value here, but the formula in the formula bar that this cell contains this formula, right. This cell contains this formula, so if I want to edit it sometimes later, I can edit from the formula bar, right. It is displayed in the formula bar and the value is displayed in the cell. Now I will move to the percentage. Now these are 1 2 3 4 5 subjects, so the total is 500. So I'll go to the formula bar, write equal to sign, that I am giving a formula here. Equal to sign indicates that I am giving the formula here. Select the cell that this is the total number, your obtained numbers, give a slash sign, 500 is your total marks, and multiplication sign, that is 100. This is the formula, enter, and the percentage is given here, right. Value is given here and the formula is given here, that B22 has the total, B22 contains the total obtained marks, 500 is the total marks, like each subject is of 100 marks, these are 5 subjects, so it is 500 marks and multiply by 100. So percentage formula is given in the formula bar and the value is given here in the cell. Is that clear now? Any confusion, any question, beta? Abdullah, Mustafa, and Hassan. Any confusion? Any question? So it was the format, a rough format of percentage calculation. We will, Hamad, we will not use much formulas here. We need to practice for the in the percentage, in calculating the percentage and calculating the sum of some sale numbers. So we don't need to learn right now, but it is easy to learn to know the format of writing the formula. It will be convenient instead of learning, I think. Excel formula help you identify relationship between values in the cell of your spreadsheet, perform mathematical calculations. using those values and return the resulting value in the cell of your choice. Like जो cell जिस cell पर आपका cursor move होगा उस वक्त वहाँ उस formula की value given होगी. Formulas and functions are the bread and butter of Excel. Like it's easy to convenient to use, right? And it's a must. They drive almost everything interesting and useful you will ever do in a spreadsheet. So spreadsheet is it's very convenient to do to do work in a spreadsheet, as we already have cells. If you are not giving the borders, it will not display the borders. It will not give this the printout with borders, right? Excel working is more convenient than drawing table in Word, right? In Word we had drawn the table, a timetable, but it is more convenient in Excel, I guess. It's my experience. It's not about you. आपको जो अच्छा लगे, लेकिन मुझे Excel में काम करना easy लगता है और आसान लगता है, जिसमें borders हों या जिसमें tables हों. That work is comparatively easy in Excel. Now, Mustafa, tell me, what is the function and what is the formula? What is the difference between formula and function? Mustafa, hurry up. Hassan, same question with you. What is the difference between formula and function? Nay, formulas like which we are given, Hamad, we are given Excel formulas in Excel with equal to sign. It is not applicable in Word, but we can import the file of Excel in Word as well. Nimra, I'm not asking about attendance, beta. Just give me the answers. What is the difference between formula and function? Hassan, Mustafa, anyone else? Okay, I am repeating it again. That yes, Nimra, we can import the file. I'm repeating it again. That formula are given in the formula bar by ourselves, but functions are the built-in formulas, predefined formulas already given. Yes, Takir, good. Functions are also the formulas, but it is already given, already built in, predefined. यानी पहले से given होते हैं हमारे पास, जैसे मैंने आपको auto sum का बताया था. Any question? Yes, any question, beta? Ahmed Reza, how many types of charts are there? Give 2 or 3 examples. Yes, Nawal. And yes, yes, yes. Okay, good. Bar chart, pie chart, line chart. There are a lot more, but these are the commonly used chart in Excel. Okay, thank you बेटा. Hope it's clear to you. आपको समझ आ गया होगा. If फिर एक कोई भी confusion हो तो you can ask me. pie, column, bar, line, and maybe scatter. Yes, yes, Ahmad. Very good. ओके एनी अगर कोई कंफ्यूजन हो घर पे इसकी प्रैक्टिस एक्सेल की कीजिए. कोई कंफ्यूजन हो, कोई फंक्शन, कोई फार्मूला समझ ना आ रहा हो, जस्ट आस्क मी इन द क्लास. आई विल टेक यू टू द लैब इन according to your groups, and will practically do the percentage and different calculations in Excel, right? So make it you make yourself used to of doing this. आप इसके थोड़ा सा प्रैक्टिस करके आइए ताकि आपको काम करने में प्रॉब्लम ना हो. ओके बेटा, थैंक यू सो मच. अल्लाह हाफिज़.